Hey guys, this is John with Get Some Custom Baits. We are here at beautiful Jordanelle and didn't turn the camera on. Caught a nice smallmouth bass on my very first cast. So got the camera rolling, haven't even taken a second cast yet because I want to actually take some time to do some video today. We're really targeting smallmouth bass mostly, but if we catch wiper, tiger, muskie, any of those would be a bonus. Rainbow trout, there's a lot of species here, brown trout, that's why I love this place, but we might even take some time and troll for some kokanee later on, but I like smallmouth bass fishing, so we're going to do that. So I'm going to be fishing this jerkbait primarily. This is a perch colored jerkbait that I custom painted. It's available on my website at www.getsomecustombaits.com. That's what my first fish came on today, and you can see this one's all torn up, the back hook's all jacked up, and the rear treble had some feathers tied on that are gone because I've fished this thing to death pretty much, but still catches fish, so I still use it. We are fishing the island portion of Jordanelle. I'm going to flip the camera around now so you can kind of see what we're fishing. This island is normally completely submerged in 20 feet of water, but the water is way down. But there's trees, lots of brush. I love fishing this island with top water. I don't know if the smallmouth will go for top water yet, but we're gonna give it a try probably too. So alrighty, here we go. Second cast to see if we can catch something here. Once I get the boat flipped around. Oh dang, I just had a smallmouth following me in. I should have stopped it. Pulled it out of the water right in front of its face. So I'm just kind of reeling slowly with big hard strikes as far as my jerkbait, just giving it real hard movements with my rod, like 2-3 feet even. Right now my boat's in 18 feet of water, so you can see it kind of drops off pretty quick here. We're probably only 40 feet away from shore. But once we get to the point, this point just extends out real shallow. You can see there's some brush just barely poking out of the water. That's where we'll try for some top water action. Just hit a tree there. There's got to be some bass hiding in it. Come on, Bassie. There's usually a lot of brown in here that will hit these jerkbaits really well too. Pretty much anything will. I've caught rainbow, cutthroat, wiper, everything on these awesome little jerkbaits. I swear these jerkbaits will outfish almost anything. They are my go-to by far. Even over like a Lucky Craft, I would put this jerkbait up against a Lucky Craft any day of the week. Not really. Oh, there's one. Got one on. Oh no, he came off. What was that? That felt big. Oh my goodness, that had to be, the way that was fighting, that had to be a brown. That was no smallmouth. That was crazy. Sucker hit so hard. Alright, there's one. Sorry, I had to turn off the camera for a minute. Oh, he just spit it. I don't know if you can see it. Dang it. Feels really small though. Got me the dink. that I can control the depth of this jerkbait so well. I mean, it really, if I'm pointing my rod straight towards the water, tip is in the water, it might get down 5 or 6 feet is all. And if I'm fishing real shallow, really skinny water, I've had no problem fishing this around weeds that were in water depth that was less than, 2 feet deep, because I can just point my rod straight out or even just up a little bit, and I can still run it where I want without having a problem. So definitely like this jerkbait. Versatility is awesome. It trolls really well too. I've caught tons of fish just trolling behind a downrigger, or even if they're on the surface, just trolling it behind the boat, long lining it, or even on a planer board. So, and again, multi-species, pretty much will catch anything. So I love it. The other thing I love about this is how freaking far this thing casts. I'm throwing it with like 10 or 12 pound fluorocarbon, and this thing will cast a mile. I love that aspect of these. No bait I have that will cast farther than these puppies do. Oh, there's one. Got one on. He's not big, but step up from the last one by just a touch. And we're in the nursery right here. Thinking as we get to this little bit steeper shoreline, oops, there we go. As we get to that little bit steeper shoreline, we'll catch some bigger ones again, but we'll see. Small again, but that's all right. A little better than the last one, so there's that one. Yeah, a lot of these little small guys in here. That was cool. I just had a fish come all the way up to the boat and swipe at it and miss right at the boat, and then realized, holy crap, there's a boat, and it stopped and retreated. but it sat there for a minute and I thought it was going to bite even though it was less than a foot from the boat. Alright, so we're just trolling around looking for a new point to fish for smallmouth, and anyway, in the process, we got our first rainbow. Pretty decent rainbow. Of course, almost all of these are just natural stocked rainbow. They're not natural, but you know what I mean. Artificially stocked rainbow. They don't. These are supposed to be like a catch and cook type fishery for rainbows, but I don't know if this one's going to survive. Well, he swam off. Should be good. Sorry, I would have gotten a better picture of that, but I wanted to make sure he lived. Alright, I found another nice little honey hole. I get bit on almost every single cast. Don't necessarily hook up on every single cast, but seems like there's a lot of fish right here. Another just little island that's kind of submerged, or is usually submerged. Oh yeah, there's another one. First cast. And now that the water is low, just again provides really good structure for these bass. These bass in here are not very big, but man, when they're biting like every single cast and you don't know what it is, how big they're going to be, I don't care if this is a nursery, this is fun. Alright, cast number 2. 2 out of 3 casts I got bit now. Popped right out. Again, not a very big one, but I don't care. It's fun. Oh, by the way, I lost my perch one, so now I'm doing a jerkbait that's a fire tiger. So you can see green on the top, kind of gold on the sides with orange belly, and then the black fire tiger streak marks. So this one's always been a go-to on almost every lake I fish as well. So cast number 4. 18 feet of water right here. Adjust this just a little. Missed one. There's some trees over there. That may have been a tree. It's hard to tell. Almost every single fish. It's not on the pause, it's on the retrieve, the jerk, where I'm getting just slammed. They don't want to hit it when it's not moving, but the second it starts moving again, then they crush it. Trying to see if they're back in this bay a little bit. I've had a couple casts now where I haven't got. Oh, this one's a little bit nicer. No, he's not. Just the fighter. So there are some back in this little cove bay thingy here too, apparently. These guys get hooked in here pretty good. Alright, there's that one. Nursery fish.